Today we are gonna show you how we're gonna transform this boring, ugly, grey door into this gorgeous, beautiful white panel door. And that's not all, we're gonna do it on a budget, so it's gonna be easy, quick and cheap.
Like the missus.
Well,
we measured the whole thing where we should put the screws, but we didn't write it down.
we're Leon and Monique, also known as VanTastic Traveling. We've been living the van life for the past 2 years, and this is our new home on wheels, Bruce. After a few months on the road, we now know what upgrades need to be done. So in this Sprinter Van build series, we're preparing for our next big adventure.
Before we can get started on the build, we have to get rid of the ugly grey fabric that was all over this van. And that's not too hard of a task, is it?
I was gonna say, if you still want to catch it, you have to hurry up. Welcome back at a VanTastic Sunday, where we're still demoing. Now the real pain in the ass is to remove. Well, so far it's going a lot easier than that side. Maybe because we already done it once and now you know what to expect.
Remember in one of our last videos, we found out that basically everything in this van is glued together.
Ow! Where's that crowbar?
Oh man! So is the insulation. It comes off in little pieces like this, and it's all just glued. So this will be a fun day.
Right, so while Leon is getting rid of the old insulation, I'll get started on the next project. So these beautiful Sprinter Van doors, the top and bottom panel are nicely fitted into the back doors, but the centerpiece is where you would have your window. We don't want a window, so we decided to customize a panel for the middle section. So we started with making a template out of cardboard. Then we cut the plywood, and that leaves me with this. So this fits perfectly in that section over there, but doesn't look pretty right now. So what I'm gonna do, and we've done this before, we did this trick before, we're gonna wallpaper this panel with gorgeous white paneled wallpaper. So I'm just gonna start with sanding down the edges, make it real smooth, and then we're gonna wallpaper it.
Hanging on to hope and holding on to a dream, wishing for the kind of love you see in magazines. The illusion falls and nothing's what it seems to be. The part left.
First task of the day, check. I'm wearing my beanie again. It's April, but it's 4 degrees outside and they expect snow tomorrow. What's that all about? Let's check on Meek. She's doing the wallpaper of the new panel. Let's see how she's progressing.
Heard a whisper, someone saw you at the bar. Was it the same night you had trouble with your car? It's getting old, I've heard your stories told 1,000 times. Baby, you are using
That's it.
the same old lie.
We're gonna let it dry for a while. When that is done, we'll do the back side of the panel. So let's check on Leon. Honey, shake that booty. Looking good.
It's not really a
Natural product.
yeah, and it's got thousands of these tiny little pieces, so I don't want to breathe them in.
Well, you look smart, babe.
Well, thank you.
I was just saying that I still want to explain what we're doing, but this is the last panel that needs to come off. Well, there you go. Didn't need much explanation, did it?
Most panels have regular screws,
Yeah.
but this somehow has got plastic annoying little things.
Thingies.
But we had the same issue with this panel.
What the f is this? He's handing me this.
It's a screwdriver.
My nail is even bigger and stronger than this.
Try
What do
it
you
with your
want me
nail
to
then.
do?
No, just
What do you want me to do?
push it in. Push it through.
This one?
Yeah.
Ow. You could also just put the camera down and help me.
You want me to take over?
How is that the same? No, I don't want you to take over. I want you to help me.
You smash it.
What?
No.
Smash it.
No. I mean the screwdriver. Just push it through. I mean like this, babe. I know it's improvising, but it should work. There we go.
Did it work already?
Yeah, that was easy enough.
Oh.
Beam.
It's out!
There we go.
Woo! I'm really starting to hate glue. It feels great to get rid of that grey fabric again, and if you look very closely, you can tell that Mio didn't like it either.
No, he likes it.
I know.
It was just like his natural scratching pull.
He thought, oh, that's a nice scratching pull. Or, I'll give you a hand, Mom. I'll get rid of it.
And we didn't mind.
No, we didn't mind.
But we're going to get rid of it anyways.
There you go. And now we have the original back panel. And I'm gonna make it pretty again.
Oh, we got some comments that we didn't pour our coffee cups full enough. So that's a decent mug, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go, babe.
Cheers.
What's for dinner, babe?
Yeah. Wrap it up. We're done here today.
But what's for dinner? I don't think we've got anything in the fridge, do we?
No, so you're gonna do groceries, I'm gonna walk the dog, and then we're gonna have burgers, and then we're gonna see you tomorrow.
Top of the morning to ya. Oh, good morning. Let's finish the back door so we can move on to the next project. So I created these buttons, stats, whatever you call them. I'm gonna make sure they're fitted, and that will probably need a few hours to dry once I glued it. And then we can place the panel on top of that. So what do we need? Wooden stats, some tape, and Polymax.
This is how it ought to be. Every day should be like a hovering cloud. When it's only you and me, no one else can bother us to step on our feet.
Now, we've been wondering how we could ever make sure that the stats stay on while they're drying, because, well, they're drying vertically. And the Polymax need about 2 to 4 hours to dry. And we've seen a lot of constructions that you would place some sort of weight against that piece of wood so it won't fall off whilst drying. We figured a couple of pieces of duct tape should do the trick, and it worked brilliant for that door. So that's a quick and cheap hack. I hope you can hear me, by the way. It's April and we've had 2 days of snow and hail. Look at that. By the way, look at our new window. There you go. Now it doesn't look like much, but once this is dried I can insulate the thing, and then we can finish it off with that beautiful panel, and it will look like that. Baby!
Baby!
Puppy! How are you doing, puppy? Want to say hi to the viewers? She is the best dog ever.
So the other panel that we got out yesterday is now drying, and now I'm doing the edges of the panel that we did yesterday because it's dry. So the trick is just cut the wallpaper in tiny little pieces like so, basically. So you can just really make easy curves. And then just use the same glue that we used on the panels because, well, it's made for edges of wallpaper. So it's really strong, really nice. I like to use a brush so I can be a little bit more secure. And then just like that. And you just fold them over. You see that it curves a little bit and it has some overlap with the other ones. It's pretty easy and it doesn't take a lot of time, as you can clearly see, because now I'm already done with this piece.
So while you finish up that, I'll get started on the installation, okay?
Okay, cool.
Insulation. Man, we did some research on insulation. And there are so many different types. We found that sheep wool, 100% sheep wool, would be the product for us. Of course, it's personal preference. From what we've read and seen on YouTube, this comes out pretty good. And it's easy to use because you can make just little pieces of it if you want to really stuff it in the nooks and crannies of the van. And it's 100% natural, so no safety or health risk. It's funny because you can, not sure if you can see this, but there are still little pieces of hay in there. We used it on the other door already and we really like it so far. So let's get started.
Now we could stay awake all night and have dinner in bed. Slowly watch as the sun rises or fall asleep instead. Woo, this is how it ought to be. Every day should be like a hovering.
The sun is shining and you can just feel the warmth coming into the van. And now hopefully with this insulation it will prevent that. So it won't turn into an oven in the van. That'll be great.
So you're holding that then?
Nothing.
Show me your hands! So what were you holding then?
I was holding the new back panels. They're finished and it's been like a proper steady 5 degrees and 24 hours of rain.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that glue dried properly, but we'll have a look. I don't think this is going anywhere.
Is it good?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
good.
I could feel the van move.
I think that was the wind.
No, I think it was your strength. You're so buff.
There's one little piece of
Wood.
yeah, that needs to be cut, otherwise the door won't be able to shut once we've put up that panel.
Yeah, panel won't fit like this.
It's only like 2 centimeters of wood that we have to cut up. Haha, time for the big tools.
You're just gonna go for it, or? Woohoo!
Whew. I had to hold my breath for that. What was it, 40 seconds or so?
I think I got some. Well, I did it. Ah, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You did a great job because it's gone. Now we definitely need to paint that.
Yeah. I bought myself another tool, an electric screwdriver.
Ta-da!
What do you think of it so far? What do you think of it?
I think it looks smart. Like, it looks really good. Looks really, really good. There we go. And I love that this wool from the sheep from, what is it, Austria? Apparently it's too thick and raw and, you know, like not very pretty wool. So they can't use it for other things. So I love that it still has a purpose as insulation now. Love the story.
Have you ever been to Austria?
No. Should we say hi to the sheep on our next road trip? Look, look, look.
Thanks for the insulation.
Thank you. would be cool though. Let's go to Austria. There we go. The last panel is going on.
It's on, people. Fits like a glove.
Oh, sorry. Don't leave you hanging.
We're not gonna leave it like this. We're gonna decorate it with a mirror and some plants. So
Well, it looks posh, mate.
it's an easy hack. Use wallpaper and cheap plywood. That's all you
Looks
need.
amazing.
So now it's on to the next project, the wall.
Woo. There we go. Oh, that was a camera in my face. There's a sheep coming out of the... Are you okay?
We measured the whole thing where we should put the screws, but we didn't write it down. Just go for it.
Yeah, I think so. Kind of want to save my Scottish deer. Oh dear.
Nearly perfect. A tiny, tiny corner. But, I mean, it already fits.
Why are you talking like that?
Because you set up the camera on the tripod for like a 9-year-old.
You mean my height?
Yes.